Okay. It's on. Good. It's on. Hey, everybody. Tonight, we're going to discuss some stuff. That's right. With me is my friend, and we're starting.
Strike, strike a red, bitches. How's it going?
Yep, we're out, gunned it out. All right, let's see here. What is
Bored, so yeah, you do be like that.
yeah.
Oh, we were talking about we were talking about beforehand. We were talking about the Smite thing.
Yeah. Yeah, we're talking about what was going on with Smite, and they had Nanners, Vebe, and Silvervale appearing in the game for on behalf of V Shoujo. And the thing is, the drama that surrounds that whole situation, to my understanding, they left V Shoujo, but of course they made the deal. I know that V Shoujo made that deal a long time ago.
Not
But
just not just those three, but Iron Mouse is also on Iron Mouse is also there.
yeah, and the funny thing about that is like, right now there's some drama with Vebe. You probably heard. She mentioned the R slur online, but she did it as a joke. And they're trying to involve Silvervale and Nanners in this whole mess, which
Oh yeah, Kason's in this too. I was just
yeah,
watching
which
Apricot.
yeah, because the thing is, I don't think they're involved in this. They shouldn't be involved in this. But you're involving them in this. I'm gonna weigh in on Bishojo's situation. As autistic person, I find that the R word is amusing. Yeah, Vey said it, and Silvervale and Nanners doubled down on it. Come on, the R word is barely even a slur. Y'all are weak, SMH. And it's like they're me to me Bishojo after seeing the recent VTuber controversy. I owe you an apology. I wasn't really familiar with your game. Like right now, you can see right here they're advertising the characters in Bishojo. You can see right here, this is what they have for Smite. And it's like, but
Shit.
yeah, they're definitely trying to go after this person. Okay, see somehow posting about canceling their Nanners figure order gets curious why it looks up to Nanners and sees the tweets below. Even more curious to look into it why they did. See the trio openly touting and championing ableist slurs. Holy shit, V Shoujo is dodging a nuke. Like I'm reading the tweets right now. Especially this, like they're literally trying to cancel them. The V Shoujo group charm tote bag. I'm so happy I got the tote bag in time this weekend. I had a product before the members left. I still love it that way, and it turned out that V Shoujo art.
I would consider this more of a last gift to be Shoujo more than anything else, since those
Yeah,
three are pretty much left.
I know.
And if I was VTuber, if I was a VTuber and I was working with VShojo or any VTuber stream and they involved me in the game, I would not even let them pull me out of the game. I would just say run with it. Run with it. Think of it as my last hurrah with you guys.
Yeah, here's another one. So, anyways, if any of y'all support Silverbell, Nanners, and Bebe, please leave my community. I'm queer, autistic VTuber myself. I don't need this shit. This is in my community.
Mayako, let me say it like this.
Yeah,
People are not nice to autistic people on the internet.
no one is. That's why you have to.
I am on the spectrum myself, and let me tell you something.
No
They
one's
fucking
nice.
hate us. They hate us. They laugh at us behind the streets. Why do you think? We, you know what? I'm surprised. Neurotypical has not been a slur itself. I actually consider it a slur somehow.
Yeah. And this is the reason why people laugh at us. They can laugh at us all day. They can laugh at us all night. But I'm still here.
We're cringe and we're free.
Yeah, we're cringe and we're
Yeah,
free. Yeah, yeah.
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 Okay. I know.
I know,
Actually, like,
I know.
oh, they did one with G.I. Joe. That's interesting.
I know they did. Because Smite's actually like one of those arena shooter type of games, third-person shooter games. But it's actually really fun. But from what I understand, Smite's very much competitive too, because it's like
It's an MMO.
it's an MMO, but it's kind of like
PvP.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the word we're talking about. It's a PvP.
Yeah. So what happened was they decided to bring in Vebe and GI Joe together to play on to this game, just to promote the game. But of course now, they're bringing in Nanners into this whole situation. My final message to both Tisrael, the retards attacking Vebe, Silvervale, and Nanners. I know. I know. This is funny. Like they're just showing the video. Oh, here.
Think about it. There's now that I think about it, this happens to this Nanners has a few skeletons in her closet, if you know what I mean. Especially that one song she did years ago, which was a parody of what was it called? Pom Pom Kimachi. What's this sticky stuff? Oh yeah, that's the one.
No, it was the
it was a parody of a Kiari Kiari Panyu song.
yeah.
Essentially, it was like it was basically at one point the official anthem of Lolicons.
Yeah.
Well,
I know.
Pom Pom Kimachi. What's this sticky stuff on me?
Bang bang.
No, she ended up rescinding the whole thing altogether, even though it was done with satirical purposes.
Oh, I know. I think I could find that song for you. I could play it in the background.
Full retard. Never go full retard.
I know. I hate playing that song, but it's the song. Here it is. Pom Pom Pom.
No, there was a...
I can play it.
Everyone's counting on me to cheer them up and give them lots of
the fact people actually archived that song is wild.
Yeah, people archived that song.
Always try my best. It's so much fun to help out in the dormitory and be a super moe and generic lolly. I wanna do something for you, Oni-chan-san. I guess instead, what are we going to do on the land? Oh no.
Hold on.
What's this sticky stuff on me? Play with me until I smell like salty coins and milk.
Yeah, that's the song. I found out today that a music group, Daft Punk, the reason why they're retiring.
What did that?
It turns out they found out AI is competing against them, so they realized that AI is making music now, and they're retiring because of that. I'm not joking. They're scared
Really?
of it. Yeah, but because their background is in music and they like to mix music, but they actually play live music. They actually play guitar and instruments. And I felt bad for those guys because they were very talented when they mix songs from the old days to the new day. And the funny thing about it was,
That is the dumbest excuse why they retired.
yeah, yeah, that's why they were retiring.
Time because AI is kicking our ass instead of actually doubling down.
I know, but the funny thing about it is like AI could do this. Let me see if I can find a song. Okay, let's see if the AI Drake song. Let's see. AI.
I've seen some crazy shit regarding
Whether you're
ads,
trying to get your
and
ideas
this
down,
one
compose a message, or
I'm
reply
gonna
to
show you
someone,
is actually out there. Let me see. What if I put this? I'll just put it on YouTube chilling. Don't know. We have a Discord, and we share a lot of crappy shit, cringe, and then some. And take a look. That's the Taco Tornado one I found recently.
Oh, they made Taco Tornado. That's the AI song.
That's an AI song. In fact, the guy who made that ad also uploaded the whole song, full 6 minutes of synth pop goodness.
Taco Tornado. Yeah.
Dude, play the whole thing. It's alright.
Hungry for some fast and tasty Mexican food? Then come on down to Taco Tornado. We've got everything from classic tacos and burritos to our special salsa spasm, a fiery mix of fresh tomatoes, onions, and jalapenos that's sure to make your taste buds dance. We've got all your favorite flavors, like spicy chicken, beefy beef, and veggie delight. All of our food is made with the freshest ingredients and cooked to perfection. And the best part? The Taco Tornado mascot, Tornado Tom. Look, he's tearing up the dance floor and getting everyone in the restaurant pumped up. And the tacos? They're so good, they'll blow you away. So whether you're in a hurry or just craving some delicious Mexican food, Taco Tornado has got you covered. Taco Tornado, where the flavors spin out of control.
I gotta admit that it would have been a cool idea to have for a commercial if Taco Bell did this. But unfortunately, this is a chat AI, and right now this is why what was that writer's strike happened, because they're protesting this. And yeah, and chat AI is working.
Yeah, the Hollywood Guild, the Writers Guild.
The Writers Guild, and right now the Writers Guild is probably pissed off, proving that evidence of this is real. This is proving it. I'm looking at this video, and it's like this thing is legitimate. Feels like a 1980s commercial for a Taco Tornado place. Although it's fictional.
You'll enjoy this.
Okay.
Dude, have you seen Hollywood's track record as of late? Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did, because Hollywood is getting really, and I noticed the U.S. government's trying to get involved in, the certain things that are happening. Here's the problem. They're trying to stop. I understand they're trying to stop the anti-LGBTQ stuff, but you can't get involved in it in other countries right now, because in a situation like this, you can't force it upon people to follow into your ideas.
The woke shit. Yeah. And if it isn't on Cape shit, it's on pretty much everything. What do you think the Japanese and Chinese are kicking their asses because of shit like this? You know it's bad when an authoritarian communist country like China is actually pushing your shit in.
Yeah, because if you look at the videos that they did with the American Embassy thing, I was like looking into this. Like, I was like looking at this, going like, what the hell are they trying to do in the U.S.? Like Japan's first U.S. embassy, let me look at that video that they had with that the American embassy guy. Because this guy was trying to literally tried to interfere with Japan's laws, which you're not supposed to do. But he did it in a way that it just makes it stupid. Because people were complaining about this. Let me see. The American Embassy. Let me see. The American Ambassador.
Okay, so from what I understand, from what I understand, the Hollywood has been self-destructing on purpose. At least it's been years, decades even. At least remember, we went from jingoistic as fuck 1980s action movies to to they them pronouns
I know.
in the current year.
I know. And we gotta, and especially when the funny thing, they did this in Transformers, the new cartoon show that they did.
Yeah, I saw that clip when one of the Transformers addressed themselves as they them.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, they were selling it in my store. And guess how many episodes it had?
How many?
10.
10 episodes? That's
10
it?
episodes. They were selling 10 episodes of that show. I guess it wasn't that popular enough, but they had to put 10 episodes.
On Netflix, isn't it?
Yeah, it was on Netflix, I believe. Let's see.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, let me see. Let's see. The U.S. Ambassador of Japan's Raheem Emanuel on national sovereignty. No,
Rahm Emanuel.
Yeah, that's the guy. Everyone's talking about this guy. Because he kept trying to start stuff with... Like, let's see. As Raheem Emanuel pushes Japan on gay rights, conservative... Like, a lot of people are trying to bring up that issue. Especially the Japanese. Like, Japanese takes a surprise shine in the U.S. ambassador's all
right.
Like they literally
Japan. Oh, okay. So this is on the New York Times.
Yeah, the New York Times, Washington Post, like they basically Biden administration is promoting a new liquefied natural gas complex on Pacific coast, expanding the subsidiaries.
Dude,
Bipartisan Individual Bill Inflation Reduction Act.
Ram, let me tell you something. I know he's not going to watch this, but let me tell you something. You do not dictate what other countries have to do, especially Japan, which is a mostly conservative society. But no. Let's go introduce gay rights to Japan.
Yeah, that was the issue that people had with him, because you don't want to dictate to something like that. Because this was like a month ago. The guy basically said the Japanese journalist Masako Gaha tells U.S. ambassador to fix Chicago before running my country, as Japan considers it anti-discrimination legislation ahead of hosting the G7.
Oh yeah, the G7 is reuniting around.
Yeah, and a lot of people, like he was in the LGBTQ protest in Japan. He got involved in that, and it's like, dude, you can't get involved in that. Because already Chicago went to hell. And a lot of people don't realize Chicago has its personal problems. Because, hell, I remember when they had and I do agree with the lady, yeah. Like, you need to fix your own country before you start walking into someone else's country.
Yeah.
because he
What do you
was,
think Detroit? What do you think Detroit and Chicago are basically the Caracas, Venezuela of the United States?
and it's like, because I heard what happened in Chicago. Like in Chicago, there was like
And it got even worse because of the Black Lives Matter riots.
yeah,
I'm not saying they shouldn't protest. They should. But goddamn, destroying your city, destroying your cities is not how you do it. Look at Minnesota. Look at Minneapolis. Look at Minneapolis, Minnesota. I was watching the new actual Justice Warrior video on Minneapolis. It will never recover from this.
I know.
A lot of their buildings, they're done. It looks like a ghetto now.
Yeah.
It looks like all they want to do is to support the ghetto.
Yeah.
To places where they don't need to.
And Chicago used to be a really great city. And then
Same with Detroit, but then
then you hear
Hood riots happened.
then you hear reports about more than 450 Catholic clergy members sexually abused nearly 2,000.
That's business as usual in the Vatican.
Yeah, but in Chicago,
Come on, that's business as usual.
yeah.
Okay, so basically,
And it's like the most expensive place too. Chicago shootings this weekend: at least 23 shot, one fatally wounded in gun violence. And I'm surprised no one has reported that one.
I know Tim Pool, the father of all mental centrists, is from there, so he knows firsthand how hood Chicago can be.
Yeah,
And he used to live in the hood.
Yep.
According to him.
Yep. For a white Korean guy, he definitely knows what he's talking about. Because
One of my friends lives in Chirac himself, and he has to carry a piece every single time he goes out because of shit like this. He's Filipino,
Yeah.
so especially more when he is in that side of the justice label. I'm not gonna use his name, but he is a lawyer.
Yeah, and I can understand. Like, this is the thing that I'm going to point out to everybody. Chicago isn't really in good shape. And the fact that the guy is trying to advocate for rights
In other countries,
it's kind of hypocritical. And I do agree with the lady on this one, because there's not much you could do about anti-discrimination or anything like that in one country, because that one country established what they call the status quo.
Interestingly enough, Japan, like 70%, they're all for gay rights and everything else. They don't mind.
They don't
Japan,
mind.
they don't mind, but the thing is, they're also family oriented.
Yeah.
And they're also a lot of them are traditionalists.
Yeah.
So
they don't mind it.
They don't care. They don't care. But
they don't care. Even the funny thing about it is, like, you got the books that they sell. Like, I'm pretty sure if you go to a Tokyo Pride Parade, I'm pretty sure they'll probably be selling some Yuri and yaoi books.
Indeed.
That would probably get the kids hyped up on the gay stuff. That's
dude, and then there's the anime, like, for example, Sakura Trip being a clear example.
Yeah.
That is the most lesbian anime I've seen in a while.
Yeah. And you would probably watch that stuff.
I did actually watch that with a friend of mine.
Yeah, but the funny thing about this guy, like this is the guy that everyone's talking about, Rahm Emanuel. Basically, he's facing a lot of criticism over this issue, and this is the thing that people don't understand. Like, like, Chicago is pretty bad. Like, this is the guy everyone's talking about. This is the ambassador he's our U.S. ambassador of Japan.
I'll be
And
honest with you. Maybe he should. I'll be honest with you. I have a pro. I have a bit of a pro tip for Ram. Stick to Taiwan. Stick to working with Taiwan, dude.
yeah,
Please, dude. Don't be a fucking colonizer for the Japanese, man.
yeah, don't start with Japan, please, because they already like they already established.
Here's the thing. This guy is pretty much this guy is pretty much helping. This guy is pretty much helping
China.
China in keeping China in check.
Actually,
And-
they're considering because already Japan already bought oil from Russia.
I see.
Yeah, because the funny thing about it is like right now they can't. Because I know Japan had to be like, okay, we're gonna buy oil from Russia because the U.S. is like, it feels like to me, every time Russia just like, they're gonna probably tell people this. They're gonna probably, the U.S. is kind of gay, and then of course they're like, why do you feel that way? I don't know. It seems kind of gay what they're doing. They're trying to give you money for gay rights. Seems like it's kind of gay to me. Yeah, it's like that's what they're doing. That's what they're trying to do. Like Russia's like every time like they're telling people, the US, like they're telling every country, the U.S. is kind of gay. They're literally trying to force you to do this whole gay rights stuff, and it seems kind of gay to me.
You know what's interesting regarding Japan, Japanese politics? The Liberal Party, the Liberal Democratic Party, is actually the conservative party in Japan.
Yeah,
And then you have the Japanese Nationalist Party,
yeah,
which is also a bit further on the right wing.
yeah, and that's the thing that people are laughing at us for. We're just like, why?
Why are you pushing this shit on us?
Yeah. Why are you pushing this stuff on us? We did nothing wrong. But yet they gotta put like
Well, let's just say that the Japanese are not saints. Let's be real.
yeah.
But that was. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, and this is the thing that people have to understand. Like, they're gonna go full blown, hardcore. Like, first thing first, I have a feeling that they're gonna try to promote the dildo market to Japan.
Japan already has a dildo market.
Yeah, but competing against the U.S. version, which they have a dildo market there. Because the funny thing about it is, I have a feeling they're gonna do that.
Dude, it's Japan. These are the people responsible for the honor hall.
Yep.
These are the guys responsible for the most absolutely perverted shit to ever come across internet sets.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, Alex Stein did it. That madman did it.
Alex Stein, what did he do?
He went to Target and decided to try on their bikinis. The little LGBTQ bikinis.
Oh. It's not even June yet by at least 1 week.
Yeah, but you'd be surprised. People shop early for the latest stuff. This is what Alex Stein did.
We're at Target, checking out
Target.
the Friendly Pride collection. That's right, guys. Extra crotch coverage, tuck friendly construction. Thank you, Target.
No, it
I don't
is.
think this is the tucky one.
Yeah, it is. Look.
Tuck? Oh.
Holy fucking
Tuck
shit.
friendly
Yeah.
construction. Okay. Well, let's see how tuck friendly it is.
Hey, well, you can.
Wow, it's so tuck friendly.
I know this guy just talk friendly.
I love the tuck friendly bathing suit.
Thank you, Tashi.
Tuck you, target.
I'm actually going to Walmart tomorrow so to see what if there's anything, you know.
Well, you'll never
Holy
know.
fucking shit! That is a wedgie and a half.
I know.
It's like, this is the best tuck friendly construction I've ever seen.
Tuck friendly.
This is Target is so progressive.
Oh, dude.
Thank you, Target. I just.
Stop. Alex really loves to play that. It's not safe. It's not safe.
This is what I'm talking about. You can train in this thing.
It's not safe.
I'm all tucked in.
That's why I had to call it the title.
to wear this around
It's
the
not
pool.
safe because you get the feeling of cringe on this stuff. It's not safe. And my God, it's not safe. Yeah, Tucker. Yes, Tucker had his Tucker's. Yes, tuck my junk. Tucker Stein. Alex, tuck my junk. Stein decided to do this as a way to get attention on what was going on.
I mean, I know the guy's trying to get a rise to the people, but
I know.
you know,
I know. We
that's
got.
man.
Oh, now we got 3 viewers now. How's it going, everybody?
Hey,
Yeah, in case you're wondering, we're talking about the Alex Stein going to going to Target or Target as he calls it. He was trying out the new fashion line that everyone is upset about, and he decided in
more like
support
the
of
front line for summer 2022.
Yep, and that's why he's. You gotta give Alex the thumbs up on that one.
This is crazy.
I know it's crazy. Like this stuff is crazy.
The title is it's not safe and you will die tomorrow.
Yeah,
If you don't hit us with a thumbs up.
with a thumbs up, and you don't have to worry about us saying this stuff because yes, it's gonna be cringe.
This is nice.
It's just business as usual, man.
Yeah, we're a part of the, we listen to cringe core music.
We watch cringe, and then we're the cringe police. We are cringe enthusiasts. We are cringe aficionados.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of cringe, maybe we should go with the VTuber thing.
That is.
Yeah.
Not regarding Bebe.
Okay.
Basically, Bebe decided to say later retards, and everyone got up in a twist, especially people in the autistic spectrum.
Yeah.
God damn it! It is difficult to be part of that fucking. You know what? I'm actually glad I'm not part of the autism spectrum community because of shit like this.
Yep. Yeah, everyone's so obsessed about Bebe, and it's like, as we watch that whole thing, let's look at that video of Bebe because everyone's like criticizing her. Oh yeah, she's showing off the line. So right now everyone's like trying to blame Nanners and Silvervale over this because of her association with them. So
Much for my Destiny Demon Art.
It is not.
You won't have anything that was drama related without just being associated with with someone who was causing shit.
yeah.
just by being associated with someone who was starting shit, you were already the devil. You were already Satan to these people.
I know. It's funny how this one, like, the title, it's not safe. That's what it's meant to be. It's not safe. Because everybody knows. I just don't really care. You know, this is kind of funny how people are upset about this. Because right now, you just brought her into this when she just basically did this.
See you later. What did I say? What I call you guys now?
Man,
Can I still say Virgin on Twitch? I don't know. I feel like Virgin is banned, but Retard is not. So see you later, retards. Peace the fuck. I'm stuck. Peace out. See you later. What did I say?
I know. This is why it's not safe. Like, this is what people are crying about. Because they want to cancel her over this stuff.
I mean, it was an edgy joke. It was an edgy joke. She was being an edgy bitch.
I know. And it's
Like,
I don't get why people be like, my reaction is, I don't really care. That's my reaction. I don't really care because it's like,
we have one now.
yeah, I know people are upset because I made this title, It's Not Safe, for a reason. If it's not entertaining or not really, if it's cringy as hell for them, that's fine. They can leave.
Sucks to be down, though.
Yeah, I know. That's why I let people decide for themselves. They can leave or they can go. It's not like I'm going to entertain them or anything like that. I'm just telling it as it is. Like, if you feel...
I mean, we're not coming off as doomers. We're just talking about shit.
Yeah, we just talk shit. That's all we do. And if it affects you in some way, then go ahead and just say what you say. Just go ahead and express your anger, your views, your displeasure of this content that I have. Give me some feedback. I'm pretty sure you could do better than me. Because the fact that people are saying, okay, this is what one person said. So the people complaining so much about Vebe saying retard and saying her streams isn't a safe space. Grow the fuck up. Streamers are not there for you to trauma dump. You just stop by to have fun and watch people do shit. So quit being butthurt over a 7-letter word. Yeah, and they're literally made that. They're literally using the. You remember that word that what's her name had, that image? It was lolly. That was the letter, but instead it was instead of the 4-letter, it's 7-letter word. The context of it is, and I'm just saying the context of it is, it's not safe, as in, it's never safe in any stream. That's the context of it. Like, I'm not holding back on what I say on the stream, because if people want a safe space, they can go to other streams.
JT, real quick. I don't disagree with the title. I was wondering the context. Context. Anyways, but yeah, this is on the same energy as Gora saying lowly.
Yeah.
Because saying that Gora is a lolicon and all that.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to say that, like, even my streams are not safe when I say certain things, because I understand, like, people like to go into context of what they want to say. It's basically the reason why I called this title not the anime It's Not Safe is because just because you
Because
say,
JT lurks a lot more on Twitter,
yeah,
and he's pretty much on the battlefield every day.
every day getting called a lot of things.
Yeah, it's
I gain no respect from anybody but myself.
dude. Twitter is basically Vietnam at this point. Like,
Yep.
1960s Vietnam.
Yeah, it's very much Vietnam, and it's not safe. Like it's like everybody's. It's because you have to understand. Twitter is like one person said, it's the wild wild west. Once a person says something and it's like a gun firing sound from far away, and everyone hears it. If they say the N word, everyone hears it, and they follow in and go after the person in one little town.
You say the F word, the N word, a combination of any of them in that context, or if you say, let's see.
Yeah, and of course,
our word either rape
becomes,
and retard, because people are gonna be asking, what R word is it? Rape or retard? No, in this case, it's retard.
Yeah, and of course they're gonna start shooting those words out no matter what, and use it as ammo, and it becomes a shootout on the internet.
I wouldn't say that. And then you got the P word, which is pedophile.
Yeah.
And they're pretty much saying it to the word that it lacks meaning nowadays, and pretty much downplaying on actual child molesters.
Yeah, because especially when there was one of them that EPD guy.
Oh, EDP! Oh, EDP talking about how he's protecting kids from anime.
Protecting kids from anime, and then suddenly he gets caught, having a cupcake with a kid, and was caught by his.
Yeah, if that's not irony, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
EDP protecting kids. That's like Adolf Hitler. That's like Adolf Hitler protecting Jews.
Oh yeah.
Dude. That's like bombing for peace.
I know.
You tell me the guy who was grooming and talking to underage girls wants to call out anime fans by calling them pedophiles, and yet you got found out by Chris fucking Hansen of all people.
Yeah.
Actually talking on 4K to actual teenage girls.
Here's the thing I'm gonna point out to somebody.
You don't know shit.
And I'm gonna point out to something. Whenever people bring up, this is a safe space. If anyone tries to make it unsafe, then I will make it unsafe for them. And this is what I'm gonna point out to people. It's not safe.
It's actually hilarious that EDP of all people is trying to do this.
I know. And the funny thing about
I know that motherfucker lost his mind a long time ago. I know he's going through some real shit with cancer. But holy fucking shit, dude, this was not it.
I know. And it's like I said, it's not safe. That's why the context of it, like people like to say this, like for example, this person's saying, This is a safe space. And if anyone tries to make it unsafe, then I'll make it unsafe for them. Oh yes. Like, and this is the example of it. Just because it's safe, just because you say it's safe, are you sure it's safe? Because I'm not so sure if it's safe. Because I've seen how safe spaces turn into.
I've been in one, and it's absolutely fucking ridiculous, especially when it came to, dude, you couldn't even mention pizza in that group. I'm like, what? Because of someone's eating disorder.
Yeah.
Whoa. I actually got banned for saying pizza.
Yeah. And this is the thing, like people overreact to things that get to the point of lunacy. And I really, really think that it's hard enough. I get that people feel like they're getting, but they need to get out of that fear, or else that fear can consume them. Because like I said before, the context of what I'm talking about is that people can claim it's a safe space. Just because it's safe doesn't mean it's going to be safe, because of the fact that they're trying to it feels like they're trying to manipulate people, and that's not safe.
That's pretty much it.
And that's the context of what I'm talking about. Because a lot of people don't seem to understand that just because it's a safe space doesn't mean it's safe. Because for all I know, you could be saying it's safe. Like if you're gonna hide people in a place where it's gonna be safe, it's gonna be safe temporarily. And
You know what? It's not in that area, but this reminds me of that a couple of weeks ago. I was writing a book report on Anne Frank.
yeah,
Anne Frank's diary. I was listening to the whole thing on an audiobook.
yeah,
And it's interesting. It's interesting that she and her and the people who were hiding there went through some actual real shit, especially when it came to the infrahuman conditions.
yeah,
Where the secret annex was, where these guys were literally eating rotten food to survive,
yeah.
being in hiding for 2 years from the Gestapo.
Yikes.
That is no, that is actual persecution. That is not a safe zone. That is real shit. Imagine 2 years escaping from a group that wants to fucking terminate you.
Yeah, especially it's like kind of like how the wall was to keep people from invading the Berlin Wall.
Oh, the Berlin Wall was basically it was put by the Soviets so they couldn't escape to the west.
Yeah.
And anyone who escaped that wall got shot.
Just because it's safe from your enemies doesn't mean it's safe for your people either.
Oh man! And, we should talk about. One more thing. God forbid you were caught by the Stasi.
Yeah.
If you lived in East Germany, God forbid.
And that's the thing. People don't seem to understand. Just because a safe space been developed to be a safe space does not mean it's a safe space. Not everything is made to be safe. Anything.
There's also the good firewall in China. You know, that one big ass firewall where Western companies are not allowed to their people are not allowed to look up things like the Tiananmen Square massacre, the Uyghur genocide, the Falun Gong persecution, Taiwan, and the non-committees of the Chinese Communist Party, and so on. They have to use their own pages like Weibo, Baidu. The search is censored.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Looks like we Oh, where are you? Oh, you I see you're looking at what's Rama and a Half DVD?
Yeah, I have that. I have that DVD. Actually, it's a Blu-ray collection. It's actually the OVA movie collection, which I have.
Watch that. I used to watch that back in. I know. Why? We're gonna finish ranting about the CCP some other time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because.
Okay.
Yeah, this is what it has. It has the three Blu-ray discs, 11 OVAs, 3 movies, which I know is Trouble in Nickel on China, which is the one I liked. That was actually a really good movie. Because it actually had a good soundtrack.
Dude, since it was Telemundo, I had to watch Ram and a half at random, like random episode 9 order.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's because they don't have all the tapes.
Yeah, and the Latin American dubs. Well,
yeah,
would it be considered lost media though?
Well, I know one company in South America dubs them, and they actually are releasing the DVDs of them, but I forgot which company it was because they actually had that.
Oh, and hey, Unicorn. Unicorn. Hey, Kaz. If you're still with us, what is your favorite anime? Maybe we should talk about it.
Yeah, talk about your favorite anime.
If there's any you like.
Yeah.
Because Ranma and a half is actually one of my personal favorites.
Yeah.
Because it was my childhood. Well, and I thought about doing Mabiki. Sorry, Nabiki back in the day.
Yeah. Right now I'm watching I watched Hell's Paradise.
Hell's Paradise.
That was actually a pretty good anime. But from what I understand, Hell's Paradise episode 9 will not be streamed on Crunchyroll next week. The 9th episode is scheduled on June 3rd, which is going to be set back. Oh yeah, speaking of which, you heard about this thread, right? Guess what they were talking about on this thread? The meme.
Which meme? Hold on.
This meme.
Dance, I'm watching the stream right now, and it's taking at least by a couple of
seconds.
Yeah. So in the English dub, the English dub was done by of all people, the Ocean Group.
Yeah. Here's the thing: ugly Asian women, white men, Asian men.
So known as an average trip to Thailand.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh wait. In the case of Thailand, it would be she-males more than anything else.
Ugly white men, Asian women. But the funny thing was, someone was like talking about that stuff, but I kind of showed them. Yeah.
What, dude? In that case, we should be going for the Chinese leftover women, at least not the toxic ones.
Yeah, not the toxic ones. But the funny thing about it is, like, I had to show them a picture. What do Asians get? Black women.
I'm not surprised. They got a little bit of the gender fever.
Yeah. The funny thing was, like, black men get fat white women. White men get ugly Asian women. What do Asian men get? Black women.
Straight up.
And I showed him a picture. And I was like, "Yep, this is."
Nikuyomi Takayanaki ke no Hitobito. Let me see what that one is. Oh, I never heard of this one. Oh fuck! Oh, dude, it does like, dude, I hear like this an NTR.
Oh my god, it's a hentai.
Straight up, give us an NTR anime. Holy shit! Wow.
Oh, the NTR anime.
Yeah, it's Netorare. It's right on Netorare.
Oh yeah, that was a straight up hentai.
Oh lord. I'm seeing the images right now. All right, man, you got you got everything, the ugly bastards and everything.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's also the other way around. You got the ugly Asians. You got the ugly Asians taking white women too, or European ones.
Oh, I seen this one. Yeah, this one is about a married woman who gets banged by the stepbrother. And the grandfather too.
Holy fuck!
I seen that one.
Nikuyome. Oh man, we should.
I know that.
Oh,
I seen that I seen that hentai before.
this looks like it was made in the early 2000s because
Yeah,
of the.
it was. It was. I seen that hentai before. I got to put that on the list. It's a very it's like incest with
Incest and cuckoldry.
yeah, pretty much. But in the end, the lady just straight up like left.
What?
Just divorced. It was divorced because
Ouch.
yeah. It was basically NTR. Like even the mother of the house was like getting gangbanged by two guys, and I'm just like, and how old is this lady?
Oh.
It's like it's kind of funny how this lady like she like the voice actresses were in Black Bible. Would you believe that?
Oh, Baba Black. Another. That's Certified Who classic.
Yeah, Black Bible series. Like they've been on all three. At least it's not the Futabu.
That is enough. Oh, Futanari.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Hold on.
Futabu. Yeah, I gotta put that on my anime list because I already watched it. Yeah, I already watched Akuma Drive. I already watched. Right now, they're planning to release the second season Goblin Slayer. I found out. And let's see what else do they. Because I found out today that the second season of Goblin Slayer is happening, and I'm just like, okay, cool. And a lot of people are not talking about it. I'm surprised. Like, I'm looking at the news, and they actually showed the preview of it, and it's on Twitter. Like everyone's like I'm surprised not many people are talking about it in the anime community because they are planning to make a TV series and an OVA series for Goblin Slayer, and that's pretty much what they're doing.
Dude, people couldn't handle. A lot of normies couldn't even handle the rape scene in the first episode. How do you think they're gonna react?
I know. It's like they can't handle the fact that a human being actually, because they didn't want to. They didn't pay attention to. God
forbid these people watch 1997.
They didn't pay attention to the priest that tried to save the party, even though she made a mistake, because she learned the hard way that she wasn't prepared for it, because she wanted a little bit of experience to understand what she was doing. Because remember, she was in a party that wasn't prepared. They thought they were badasses, but they were wrong.
Oh yeah, they thought they were hot shit, but funny thing about that, the chick who got into that gambling gangbang never recovered from that.
I know, and the sad part is that the girl tried to rescue them. The girl tried to do what she could to save them, because with the help of the Goblin Slayer is just is just the main character.
It's still got but for goblins.
Yeah, but the funny thing about this, the thing is, like, she realized that after experience what the horrors that the goblins had done, even though most people consider them not a danger, she realized that this guy is legit. about what he believes, and follows him around to help him, because she realized like after witnessing the horrors of what the goblins did to her party, she realized that she wanted experience, and she realized after experiencing that horror, thanks to the Goblin Slayer helped her out of the cave, taught her how to survive, taught her how to prepare, because if you don't prepare yourselves for what happens next, you're going to die. That was the whole point of the storyline. But no, they got upset over the whole oh my god, this girl got gangbanged by a bunch of goblins. The horror. Like, they don't...
God forbid you motherfuckers watched that one scene in 1997 Berserk.
Yeah.
What happens to Guts?
Yeah. I seen the scenes. I seen the scene of his eye getting...
Forbid.
Like I seen Guts. I seen Berserk. 1994 anime.
Oh, it was in 97 because...
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, if anyone's gonna watch Berserk, please watch the 97 one. The 2016 one has quality written all over it. Quality,
yeah.
but not that type of quality. The other type of quality.
Yeah, it's like I'm surprised no one has talked about they're planning to put out a TV series in OVA series for Goblin Slayer. Because that's just the literal translation from what I understand. Oh, they got the quality art.
Holy shit! What's this?
It's a new storyline that they're making.
No, I'm reading something right now. Japanese YouTube. This is from Niche Gamer. Japanese YouTuber has been formally arrested for his YouTube videos which shared gameplay from Steins Gate. My Darling's Embrace. Shinobu Yoshi from Nagoya has been arrested based on the content of his YouTube channel, which also contains scenes from the Steins Gate anime and Spy Family. Yeah, the Spy Family movie. Despite his other content, Japan Today makes clear that his gameplay of Steins Gate, My Darling's Embrace, that landed him in hot water. It says here...
yeah, due to copyright in Japan is considered illegal. It's considered...
It says here, the issue with uploading gameplay on visual novels such as Steins Gate that the story and the gameplay are like movies. In the case of visual novels, unless the branching paths of some kind of racing mechanic, watching a playthrough is basically the same as playing yourself. Japan's rules on uploading gameplay and transformative content that will be covered under fair use in the United States is substantially more strict.
Yeah, they do have a strict.
As a general rule, permission from the owner of the intellectual property is required before monetizing content based on a game, anime, or film. Japan.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah. Yeah, because their laws are very draconic.
Going in, but yeah, they're actually a lot more strict than.
Go. Let me see the link.
All right. Hold on.
Yeah, because it's like that is a big surprise right there.
Hold on. I just got delivered something.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, check it out. It's in your.
All right.
Try in real quick. All right. Hentai wise.
Yeah, I can look it up because this
hentai.
is...
I would say that hentai wise, I'm being more of a tourist. I'm not really. You know what's ironic? I'm not that big. I'm not that big into porn. Like I'm not a porn addict. But I have seen some shit. Like, for example,
Yep.
HG Suck Reviewers, Meteor Healer, which apparently is getting a second season. There's also that one Hentai Heaven one with the succubus. I forgot the name of it, but it's the one with the redheaded succubus who feeds on cum.
There was one about nurses. It's not night shift nurses. The issue was uploading gameplay with visual novels such as Steins Gate and the stories such as gameplay. We like to poke fun sometimes at modern Western games like movies, but in this case, visual novels, unless there's a breaching path of some kind of raising mechanic. Watching a playthrough is basically the same as playing it yourself. Japan's rules on uploading gameplay and transformative content would be covered under the fair use of the United States, subsequently more So basically, Japan has really strict laws over copyright in their country, to the point that if a YouTuber does this and they do it in their own country, it's not allowed.
Oh yeah, there it is. Itadaki Seiyeki. That's the one.
Yeah. The problem is
that's the most famous one.
Yeah. And the funny thing is they're okay with you playing like online games like Apex, because I know most Japanese like to play Apex
Legends.
Apex Legends. Like that's the one that everyone likes these days. But when it comes to
besides Valorant.
Valorant, it depends, because I know that right now most people are into playing like third-person shooters. Like I know that some Japanese like to play, like, for example, I like to play the Gundam, the Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operations 2 game, and that's played by small amounts of Japanese players. Right now, they're trying to do this. Okay, let's see what's going on right now.
I'm not big into shooters, so
I gotta see this. Shockman. Owner TurboGrafx 16 as Shockman, reasonably standard action platformer game similar to Mega Man series. Okay, so that's what Shockman looks like. Okay, so they're making a remake of Shockman. I would play that game just because it's... Yeah, they got like Shockman. Everyone... Like, there's a lot of games right now that the people are getting into.
I know one of the hottest memes right now is the pizza one. What's it called?
It was hot. I couldn't link my anime list. Legal term.
Okay.
I know I remember they had like another website for anime stuff.
Oh, My Anime List.
Niche game. Like I know they had.
Nichiban.
Yeah.
The irony is that the guy who founded Niche Gamer is a right-wing SJW himself.
Yeah, but the sad part is he got caught for plagiarizing the website itself.
Oh, real shit.
Yeah, and that was on... Like, there was some news reports that they did that would probably put them in bad faith with their advertisers. That's why they couldn't report a lot of the stuff that they did. And I know Matt Matt.
Pizza Tower. That's the name of the game.
Oh,
Pizza
really?
Tower. Yeah,
Pizza Tower.
yeah. I was thinking of Pizza Tower. That's the warrior-like game.
Yeah.
It's 1990s cartoon art style reselling MSP. Holy shit! No wonder it looks like this.
Why?
I didn't know that was made. I didn't know that look. I'm guessing the guys did. Oh, so it's sprite animation.
Hmm.
I didn't know that. Oh, dude, YouTube doesn't allow links. That's the sad thing.
I know.
I'm talking to Cass, but yeah, YouTube won't unless you link it and then separate the .com part.
Yeah.
I understand. Let me see if I can.
Leafy is streaming Destiny Wife's news. What live, bro? What the? Levy's going extreme with that. Even though he moved to Rumble. You'd be surprised what my content is. I gotta give this girl a like.
He's streaming Destiny's Wife. Oh
Yeah.
Oh, what's this?
Yes, I got the really. What the heck is this guy doing? Please don't tell me he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
Boy.
He's committing self. I better get it.
No. Do want mod status? How? Someone else here besides us.
Hell no.
Oh! Oh your god! This dude's about to pull a Tibetan monk.
Yeah,
and burn his head.
I know.
What is it? What the fuck is this? That was like China.
No, that was in the U.S. because it looks like it was.
No. I mean, that legit looks like China because
yeah.
China is going through some real shit economically speaking.
I'm not big enough to do that, man. I'm sorry. Mod you. No. Can't. I'm not big enough. Maybe someday if I ever get the chance to.
So I'm checking this meme out. So I'm checking out the Pizza Tower meme on my that one page, and I found one that is quality gold.
I could show you a meme. I'll show you a meme. It's a band called Samurai Pizza Cats.
Oh, series 2. The English version is a literal shitpost more than anything else.
I'll show you. This is actually a really good band. This is actually a band. And I'm not kidding. This is a band.
Pino versus the King of Mukbang. Yo.
This is a band that actually exists, and they refer to themselves as Samurai Pizza Cats.
So familiar. I mean, I know about the show, but
yeah, but this is actually a rock band. And they made a song called Pizza Homicide. Okay, I want you to listen to their song Pizza Homicide. Tell me what you think of it. And it's by Electric Callboy. Yes. and they named themselves after the anime TV series Samurai Pizza Cats, which I have a feeling they're probably gonna get sued for this. But they named their band after that. But I have to admit, this song's actually pretty good. And it's funny as hell. Like, I'll give you guys a sample of it. I hate when that happens. Alright, that's it. That's all I can show you guys. I know they're gonna probably demonetize me, but I don't really give a shit. But that's the whole point of that band. Like, go ahead and follow them if you want.
Pineapple in my pizza! Pineapple!
Yeah. Like I like that song. It was very catchy too. I am gonna die by a pizza homicide.
I would rather, you know what? If I operated a pizza joint and someone asked me to give them pineapple pizza, I will charge the absolute shit out of that fucking pie.
I know. Like,
All you're gonna get is burned everything.
Yeah.
Well, that and a cardboard cut middle finger.
Yeah.
Hell, Hawaiian. Here's the thing: Hawaiian pizza is not even Hawaiian; it's Canadian.
Yeah. Oh,
It was a Canadian.
Thank you for sharing. You're welcome.
But, dude, here's the thing. It's a Canadian pizza. It was apparently.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but then again, like they talk about ham.
Canadian bacon.
Canadian bacon is literally
weird.
ham. It's literally ham. That's what they call it.
Oh yeah, the Zelda game. Oh shit! You know where Nintendo got this shit from?
Oh yeah.
Siege.
Siege.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's literally a
Besiege.
sandbox.
Besiege.
Besiege.
Yeah.
Like it's literally just a sandbox of what they invented on. And it's interesting enough that they actually put out a really good idea. Oh, here's another one.
Saw one where this guy made like a huge wooden cutout of about.
That's from Blackjack.
Oh no! I mean a huge ass.
Everyone seems to forget about Blackjack. Oh god,
dude. Yeah, it was a big ass totem.
Yeah.
Where it shoots fire from its crotch.
Yeah, it's Blackjack. It's
Oh, yeah.
from Blackjack. That's from Ken
Oh,
Watanabe. I highly recommend him because he's actually a really good content creator. He does historical.
He's the most boomer of anime boomer tubers when it comes to anime.
Yeah,
but he's got good taste. He's got really good taste.
Yeah, he got some really good taste in anime that you would not believe that exist.
Yeah, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't learn about the Mickey Momo curse.
Yeah, the Mickey Momo curse and like he even mentioned animes that I used to like. Like he even watched the original, and this is a gift from the original JoJo Bizarre Adventure anime.
Yeah, the OVA from the 90s.
Yep, which ended in disaster, which from what I heard.
Well, the problem was it wasn't really much of a good adaptation.
Yeah, there was also controversy.
But it had its moments.
There was a controversy over the Quran.
Oh yeah, because it was based in Egypt.
Yeah, and he could tell you the story behind that.
I will say, despite the fact that
And even when I was surprised, like this guy knows his stuff. Like he knows about Ben Dunnan's anime club.
I legit knows about Yoroshiku Mechadok.
Yeah,
And
because
that
he has a full VHS collection of stuff that you would not believe exist.
Some of those are not his. I will clarify that some of those are not his. As a matter of fact, he borrowed them from Japanese subscribers of his.
Yeah, and even he buys stuff from eBay, like classic anime products.
Yeah, Kenny focuses mainly on lost media.
Yeah, that you could not find. Like he's not some
Random ass anime tuber like Trash Taste. He's the real deal.
He's the real deal. Like he can go on eBay and find a product that you would not believe.
Look, I work with someone in another podcast who is really. Let's just say that he really hates modern anime.
Yeah, and the funny thing about it is, he brought in the most cringiest anime that we never thought we would watch, but I watched it.
Twinkle. Which one? Yeah, he. If it wasn't for Kenny, we would know the masterpiece that is Chargement 10, and the absolute masterpiece that is Twinkle Nora Rock Me.
I know, and everyone considers that a meme anime.
Yeah, it's basically 1 frame per second. The anime.
1 frame per second. The anime. Nora Rock Me.
Twinkle Nora Rock Me. She's also one hell of a Mary Sue. Like between Haruhi and her, they would have to look it out to be who's the biggest Mary Sue in the fucking anime universe.
I need his channel. Oh, it's right here.
Yeah, his YouTube channel is called Kenny Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Like that.
Kenny Lauderdale. Yeah, it's right here.
Well, if you're into old school Sukeban, he also talks about old school Japanese delinquent female. Sukeban is basically Japanese delinquent series. Yeah. They were a big thing in Japan back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Like and Kill itself was actually Kill was actually a homage of sorts to the Sukeban genre.
Yeah, the Sukeban Deke animes. Oh. And also Sukeban Deke, like he like this guy basically makes a lot of like videos on the topic of animes.
Dude. You know what I actually told him, because I was watching the whole thing on YouTube. I told him to review the entire OVA collection of Shakutan Boogie.
Yeah,
he knows about it, but the thing is, finding a VHS copy of those 3 finding copies of those 3 episode OVAs.
Yeah, especially
they're rare.
Yeah, he basically talks about like California Crisis. That one was actually a pretty good movie.
Oh, that dude! California Crisis.
Yeah,
I want to check that out because I've seen how it looks like. It's fucking detailed.
I watched it. It was like Repo Man to me. It was like the Repo Man of anime, but it was good.
There was also one that is like insanely detailed to the point that even the sand.
Yeah, because
was
if Emilio Estevez starred in this anime, it would have been him. That's what I liked about that anime. Like that anime is pretty good. Like, but the funny thing is, like, he made fun of like a lot of animes. Like he makes fun of like the stuff that just makes you like think for a moment and be like realizing how ridiculous it is. Like
there is an anime.
He brings up anime that is like lost media that you never seen before, or you probably never seen before.
Dude, if there is a series I do want to check out, it would definitely be motherfucking Judgment Can. I want to see this train wreck.
I know. And
Dragon's Heaven. That's the one that is super fucking detailed.
Yep.
Like how detailed is this anime?
Really?
Even the grains of sand were detailed. Holy fucking shit! That is the level of detail.
Mm-hmm.
That's a god tier detail.
The U.S. according to Japan.
Oh man, yeah, that's California Crisis. There is one that's called what's the name of it? It says here if it's Finland's favorite anime.
Yeah, Finland's favorite anime.
It's called Silverfang. No wait,
Silverfang.
no wait, it's not for Silverfang. It's called
Karate.
Yeah, it is Silverfang.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's basically Fist of the North Star with dogs. I have to watch that episode for real.
The Masked Warrior. That was never an anime. They canceled that one.
No. Oh, you mean the? No, wait. Funny fact about that.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually considered the first Japanese shonen. Yeah. The skull.
The Skullman. Yeah, especially the Skullman one. Like, I wonder if he's doing any shorts. $1 million for this.
Golden Bat. That is the Legend of Golden Bat, or as it's known as, the first shonen anime of Japan.
These computers? Who cares? Giant dinosaur. Also, they made it roar every couple of minutes to really scare the.
Oh, there's also the.
And the only proof that it even exists is this article from a Japanese magazine.
Man, talk about lost.
Talk about
lost.
Commissioned the Godzilla people
media
to build this thing, and at the time, it cost them a record 150 million yen. Yeah, adjusted for inflation, that's $1,646,243.90 US. That does not even count the cost of the event. That's just the statue. Bill Gates was reportedly so upset with this totally badass misuse of money that they scaled back all MSX development the following year. Right in the middle of Tokyo, they built a giant...
Yeah, this guy actually brings up some really good facts. That's why a lot of people like his content. You all right, man? Oh, great.
Wait, $243 for that absolute fucking unit of a dinosaur?
Yeah.
Christ! I mean, in Japan money, in 1980s money, that must have been like let's see. All right, let's go and calculate how much was $243. 243, right? Can you set $243, right?
Yeah, it'd be about that amount.
Japanese yen.
But it varies. You have to understand, Japanese currency varies depending on the market.
Yeah, I'm checking through. If you calculate inflation, well, let's see. In what year was this in?
1980, around the 80s.
Maybe it was specific, like 1980.
7 or 1988.
Okay, bubble era. So,
Because that's when. Because I remembered he brings up the old MX, the MX microcomputer console.
DMX Spectrum.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so 240. 240. Let's go with $250.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here.
Okay.
Social, political, culture revamping, supporting it. Ranting about anime and video games. Social, political, relevant to support. Something that's really needs to change in American conservatism. I wonder if these are common sense truths to this free speech. Remember, they're fighting a culture war, making enemies out of people who share opponents in a great way to lose. Conservatives love losing. Oh yeah, speaking of the drama about Common America, these Common American fans all over the top are sending me these creepy fuck diatribes. Jesus needs to come back soon.
So around 7,000. So it says here around $1,770.
Yeah, so this is becoming a situation. Yeah, it's around that price range.
If we calculate that for inflation,
It still would be around $1 million.
no. That's less than that.
Be about a quarter.
I would say 100.
100,000.
About even 50 to 100.
Yeah,
Let me see.
All right, here's the drama with Eben Van Sciver. I'm gonna bring that up.
Oh, let me get. What did he do this time?
Common Rider fans are over the top, sending these creepy fuck diatribes. Yeah, they got a new book coming out. I'll show you. Yeah, Common America is actually a really good book. I actually got like the fourth. Like they have a website. They've been announcing it on their website for a while. You can even buy it on Amazon too. Like they got they got the ninth book of the series, but the problem is it's a bit expensive. They got all of 8 available issues, and you can read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Maybe it's. Oh, let me guess. He's concerned that no one is reading traditional Western comics anymore, so because of manga.
Yeah.
Ethan, get a grip, dude. I'm being honest. Get a grip. All right, so that would be $308.
And I'm sure an anime is in the works, of course.
Yeah, it's it ends up it's 308 yen adjusted to inflation in 2023.
Yeah, that's why it gets very expensive. So don't know why that many of you take the dislikes to the comics as personal attack. They don't. Iconic Comics guys mostly like rallied them in a Discord somewhere.
What a 30-year-old man, you just Oh fucking hell!
Yeah, this is what's going on. Like they're having a little bit of a
Yes.
fight.
This shit reminds me of what's his name? This shit reminds me of what oh god, what's Matt Walsh did on anime.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is becoming one of those situations to where you're unable to view it because the account owner limits who can view it.
Thing is, here's the thing, what have the conservatives done to conserve? Absolutely fucking nothing.
They haven't really.
Yeah, no shit.
They're more slowly progress on certain issues.
I don't know conserve because half of these guys are straight up rhinos, as in Republicans name only.
Okay, so lolicons are pedos. There's no sugarcoating it. It's extremely defensive when it comes to trying to explain the difference between CP and digital CP. This is what they're saying to people. Digital fantasy isn't enough. People are sick.
God, someone needs to send this to Reb. Holy shit.
Like this is the kind of issue. I think Reb knows about this because he keeps reporting a lot of stuff. Like this is the kind of stuff that happened with.
I'm honestly, it's not my fault. These guys can't tell reality from fiction.
I know, and I'm not trying to put down this person who. This is the person that posted this. Because this is what's going on. Like
these I mean, people like her are the reason why people are why we're laughing at Zoomers.
Yeah, and by the look of this book, I actually bought this book. I actually think it's okay. I don't think it's bad.
The problem is, Carmen America doesn't exist. She's not real.
Yeah, she's not
real. You guys are literally going apeshit over a fictional female.
Yeah.
Can you guys please take your schizomeds?
Yeah.
If you have any.
And this is the creator who did the art for the series. Like literally, this is the person that made the book.
Holy shit.
I know.
Not that. What happened was I was connecting the charger and I didn't connect it right and it shot me.
Do you know who Comic Book Hut is?
I don't know. Afraid not.
Afraid not. Like, this guy basically created his own little.
You know, if you Cass, if you wanna do us if you wanna red pill us on this guy, that'd be great.
Yeah, let me look him up.
And I mean it, dude. You need to red pills on Comic Book Hut and what he did.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got. Oh yeah, I forgot that there's forgot about the Five Nights at Freddy thing.
I know I saw you last night. My DMs are open. You'll be sending. It looks like he probably blocked me.
What the fuck is up with those pills? Right.
Doesn't look like he exists on my. He probably blocked me.
Hold on. Comic. It's always
The Vickyverse.
all right.
Vex
Comic
viciously-
Twitter. Oh no, he didn't block you.
I didn't block me.
No. The account doesn't exist. Duke got suspended.
Ah. That sucks.
Oh, Duke got suspended on Twitter.
Yeah, by the looks of it, he was talking to Vic
Mignon. Let's
No.
see what.
Vickyverse.
Victoria. Okay. Oh. Yeah. There's actually.
Yeah. He yeah, it looks like he had to deal with the.
So what?
Hi,
Oh,
comic
okay.
books. I
The
know
comic book hut and okay, now it's Comic Go Ava.
Comic
and
Go
she had- Yeah.
Comic Go Ava.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh, it's a chick. Okay, let's check out if she has a. Oh yeah, found it. Found the Twitter. And the tweets are protected.
Yep.
Yeah, Comic Go Ava is who you're looking for, and her tweets are protected, so you can't really read them.
Yeah, I can't really go in there. Oh, now they're trying to go into this. Oh, look what they're doing now on Twitter. They're really trying so hard to connect.
No, Comic
said-
Girl, not Comic Go Ava. Comic Girl.
Comic Girl.
Yeah, Comic Girl. Instead of Go, G-I.
Comic Girl. Ava. Nope, doesn't exist on my end.
Hold on.
Like I don't get why they're trying to connect the two, like Bebe, Silvervale, Nanners, in a conspiracy.
With blackface.
Yep.
Man, I feel like they're doing this to our attention regarding.
I know they're trying so hard to damage them, all three of them, and it's like, look, here's the problem with this.
The Jakurian. He had a-
over possible gay.
He had a falling out with Iconic Comics over possible gay ops to other CG indie people.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was basically it was related to creative differences.
Oh.
Let me guess. The person in question got woke and decided to fuck around and find out.
Yeah, I heard about this drama. There was a campaign that happened a long time ago, and that kind of caused a little bit of resentment. Because here's the thing I'm going to point out. If you really, the problem was marketing the book, and they were also trying to get a lot of attention for the books that they were working on. But I understand a lot of them are trying to make books, but sadly, even Ethan screwed up when he invited certain creators on books. There's even some creators that just
like Jordan B. Peterson and
no, it's
Oh.
not. It has nothing to do with Jordan B. Peterson. It has something to do with that other guy that a long time ago they had that campaign that was basically a strong ass campaign that basically was about it was a Warpath campaign. as they call it, or something like that. There was also the other one, because they were getting tired of Ethan getting all the attention. And from what I understand was that they all kind of were like, you know, we want to make our own comic books and everything. But the problem is,
I didn't hear that Ethan Mosquera is a fucking jackass when it comes to being competitive. Like he's a diva.
and that's the thing. Like, a lot of people were upset with him because he was basically making a lot of money on his comic book. But they have to understand, the guy was a veteran in the comic book industry for a long time. The thing is, I have no ill will towards that guy. But the problem is, like, everyone had their personal, you know, personal beef with him over some issues on the internet. And it's like, come on, guys, just focus on making your book and not worry about him. Because there was some honestly.
JT, the thing is, it's also a generational thing when it comes to boomers. Boomers believe that they can do no wrong.
Yeah.
And cultural and the rest of the smaller generations done the best with them. They have done so in the economy. They have done so with Generation X. They did this with the millennials. They did this with Generation C, millennials, and so on. This is still, to this day, it's still the black pill is that it's still the boomers' world until the last one dies out, which probably will be in at least give or take 20 years.
They could have easily just done something different.
The problem is that people like Ethan, when they have that stick right so far up their ass, they don't think that they're in the wrong. Like these guys pretty much adopted certain steps from Chinese face culture. Basically, you have to be right under any circumstance. Why do you think these 3 years were you know?
Yeah, and already people are just making memes of this. Like, I'm blocking all the lolly enthusiasts when I do go to Vickyverse and buy the blocked EBS mug she sells on Teespring.
It's also tiresome, man.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, that's what's going on. Like, they're having conflicts on the internet over this stuff.
The thing is, fuck, I'm not even right wing, but I had to say it. I'm not even left wing, but I had to say it. The left wing, you know why the left wing is like this? Because they organize us. They actually organize. The right wing does not do that. They are individuals to the core. They don't wanna. They don't team up when it comes to stuff like the social, the culture war, and that's why, as of late, they've been getting fucked in the ass.
No.
The problem, they don't learn from. They don't learn from the left because, you know, hit them with their own medicine.
Yeah.
And when they want to create content, they don't really like. Let's just say in the case of leftism, you watch a leftist show or a movie, and it ends up being it's basically sent a paragraph huge, a paragraph to the core.
Okay, so the video that the guy wants us to watch is Ethan Minishkaiver versus Comic Book Hut.
You can write on the chat. You can write on the chat.
Yeah. I'm gonna look up the video. He already wrote it on chat.
The other problem is,
and that's like the biggest problem that people have.
The other problem is the right they can't get out the fact that. I mean, I understand they need to bring religion as well
Why
because
Comic Book Hut hates Ethan Van Sciver, the true story.
Sucking on my ass. So
Yeah, because it's like Douglas Ernest spirals and threatens to sue Comic Book Hut. It's
I'm
like
guessing
this is old drama that happened.
more or less, this was one of the reasons why Comicsgate was. Well, besides the fact that he got blacklisted.
Yeah. He's not going to compromise to that stuff. It's like this is kind of why it just got to that breaking point. The title of the video is on YouTube. I'm looking for it. Alright, Puma Face. Okay, let me look at Puma Face. Oh, like Puma Face. Puma Fist. Okay, Puma Fist. Sorry. This is what I'm gonna say. Puma Fist. Oh, like. Doesn't look like it's here. I'm looking. And I only found like one content creator that's called Puma Fist, and that's. Is that him? Yeah, I'm looking for the video. Doesn't look like it.
Right.
Yeah, the search options are just limited. This is what I hate about YouTube.
Puma Fist.
Yeah, Ethan Van Sciver versus Douglas Ern. Like this is what I hate about the YouTube. That's him.
Free speech absolutist and the coolest cat of the internet.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, let's see if I can find.
Right. That would be.
There it is.
Fox Puma Fist here.
We're not gonna.
Today, I'm proud to announce is my first e-drama video. So we got to talk a little bit about the kerfuffle.
Ethan Van Sciver versus Comic Book Hut. Yeah, I found it. Let me send it to you.
Hut
Yeah.
And Ethan Van Sciver. So, for those of you who don't know, I guess it was about a day and a half ago.
Oh, that's the one.
Comic Book Hut put out a video basically nuking Douglas Ernst because he's mad that Douglas Ernst isn't helping him out with his Kickstarter campaign.
Yeah.
And he basically threw out all of his dirty laundry and admitted that Ernst has been helping him make videos about Ethan Van Sciver and comics.
Oh, it's a two-parter.
For the last couple of years. Yeah. So it's a pretty big allegation. Okay, so that's the situation. And now Ethan has fired back with a couple of live streams, heated live streams. And it's just a big mess. Oh, and now Thinking Critical has been brought into the mix. So, okay, my thoughts on the situation. All right, let me start off with Comic Book Hut first.
11 months ago. That was a year
Comic
ago.
Book Hut is a piece of shit. He's also a psychopath. I've had numerous interactions with him. Unfortunately, a bunch of the conversations I had with him, he deleted in his videos because they were all conversations, dealing with Ethan Van Sciver and Richard C. Myers and He nuked all those. Those are all gone. But the interactions that I've had with Hutt, he's a psychopath. He claims to be, Christian, but then he goes around and backstabs when he gets angry. So, Comic Book Hutt, not a good guy. He's entertaining to watch, just like a good train wreck. But he's not a good dude. Okay, Ethan Van Sciver. Well, if any of you know me from the live stream chats, I've got plenty to say about EVS and Comicsgate. Now, I'm not going to go full crazy mode on EVS. EVS does have some redeeming qualities, but my biggest complaint with him is that he's always been an outrage merchant, and that his bread and butter is not his comics, it's the videos. So now with Douglas Ernst, I don't know much about him. I started watching his live streams, and he seems a little standoffish in them sometimes. I'm not really that familiar with Iconic Comics or Soul Finder, but just from the videos I've seen, he strikes me as somebody who could be very testy. But other than that, I haven't had any interactions with him, so I can't speak about him personally on the subject. However, the stuff that Comic Book Hutt has shown, it's pretty damning if true. Now, here's the big thing with that. Comic Book Hutt showed, some messages and just screen caps of them. So those can be doctored. We don't know if it's legit, but then again, I don't think Comic Book Hutt is really smart enough to fabricate something like that, and I think he legitimately did spill the beans here because he was upset. So, Ethan Van Sciver, he definitely likes the drama. There's no doubt about it, and he makes no bones about it. He'll be the first one to tell you, so I don't feel like I'm dumping on him too hard here. He's a self-described narcissist, and he thrives on the drama. It's what gets his pay pigs to pay up. So my thoughts on the situation are, if what Comic Book Hutt said is true, and if he can actually provide receipts like the audio and stuff like that from those messages that he said that he got from Doug Ernst, that makes Douglas Ernst a snaky piece of shit. And Comic Book Hutt, an even bigger snaky piece of shit for going along with it. As far as Ethan Van Sciver, well, he's just doing what he does. And like I said, he makes no bones about it. So I can't bash him too much. It's what we've come to expect from him. So I think the only way this is going to get cleared up is one or two of them are going to have to get together on a live stream and talk it out. Or one or two of them are going to have to get together and tie their hands together and have a knife fight. Now that I want to see. I would put my money on EVS on that one. But then again, Comic Book Hutt's pretty crazy. But Comic Book Hutt is kind of like he's pulled into his shell and he's hiding right now, which is absolutely the worst thing he could be doing. So anyway, that's my thoughts on it. For EVS, it's business as usual. Doug, if the rumors are true, is a piece of shit along with Comic Book Hutt. Anyway, let me know what y'all think. Puma Fist out.
Yeah, because... Yeah, I can understand why. Because this is kind of the issue that people had for a while. Let me see, there's a part 2 to this, right? Part 2.
What's up, witches and warlocks? Puma Fist here. And today's video is going to be kind of a part 2 of yesterday's video. And I don't want to go over all the drama from the last couple of days again, but I just kind of wanted to talk about what the actual problem is here. And I think it is that Comicsgate and, Iconic Comics and all the indie crowdfunder comics creators, you guys are all fighting over the same slice of pie.
Yeah.
And you guys are your own PR firms. You know, you're your own writers, your own editors, your own artists. You're not like working at a big corporation where there's a hierarchy. So you guys are able to sling shit at each other pretty freely. And there's no daddy to threaten to turn the car around if you all don't stop behaving. You guys don't have somebody over you. You're not part of a giant corporation. And I think that's really what's happening. I believe you guys are just all fighting over the same slice of the pie. You all want the subs, and you all want people to buy your books. And I believe that all involved, over the last couple of days especially, I'm pretty sure that you all have probably conspired against each other. You'd be foolish not.
Yeah, it is true. And I can agree with this guy. But it's old. They had bad blood for something, and I'm talking since Trump's Space Force. Yeah, they do. And I remembered a lot of the drama that happened, and a lot of the drama that happened with Comicsgate was kind of ridiculous. Because they were trying to, I understand why, because they were fighting over who can get the money. And that's what happened. Like, everyone got jealous of Ethan. Everyone got jealous of Icon. Everyone got jealous of everybody else in Comicsgate. They even got jealous of oh, God. Even they got jealous of Cecil. Like, it became, like, independent as in indie means independent. Like, you can do your own thing. Do your own thing. You don't need anybody else to do it for you. You do it. You market it. You make, like, it could be a very difficult process to do. But there are steps to try to do it independently. Yes. Yeah, like you're right. If your stuff looks good, people will buy it. You have to market it as you wish. If people think it's a bad comic book, bad presentation, oh well, that's your doing. Like, there are ways to handle this situation on Twitter, on social media. There are many easy steps to how to get people to buy a product. You display it on social media. Like, for example, I'm going to show you guys. Like, on Twitter, like, I follow this one person online. And I'm going to show you how this person makes money off of this stuff. And this is simple. Now, you can make side content for the content that you're trying to make. For example, I'm just going to give you guys an example of this. They go on social media. They tell people that they're making this book. They tell people that this book is a thing. Either follow people that you believe that are good people and possibly ask them, hey, can you support my book? That's how you get people to spread the news about your comic book. There are ways to do things, even advertise it on YouTube. Like, I don't get why people would get this upset over this. Fighting over, I get it that Ethan is like the top guy that gets all the adverts, but he worked his ass off to do it. Got a lot of attention, got a lot of followers, and a lot of support with help. That's how he got people to follow him, because everyone sympathized with his story. really? I blame you. My drawing of my own PNG tube avatar right now.
Fuck!
Dude, come in, man. Come in.
Hey, listen, boy. What's up, my man?
Hey, man. It's Laser Boy.
Yeah, hello. Oh, damn, JT.
Yeah, I know. It's our buddy.
I know. Yeah, you're pretty much you just contaminated us with the PNG tumor virus.
Yeah.
We're gonna be like that one purple fuck.
I know.
Well, in that case,
The reason why I did it is because 3D is kind of expensive to do, so I had to do it this cheaply. That's the reason.
What's the name of that again?
Yeah, like I can show you how cheap it is. Like I made several profiles. Like for example, this guy.
I blame you for getting me into that PNG tuber thing. I'm drawing it right now.
Oh really? Yeah. You just have to study animation. That's what I did.
As someone like me who has studied animation, like middle school, and because they made us animate a bouncy ball for like 5 seconds or some computer class. I'm like, this is easy. All I have to do is just draw up 2 frames and that's it.
Yeah. It's just, but you just draw 4 frames. Like you just have to do the whole mouth thing. Like mouth open, mouth shut.
You gotta sync it up because I had to learn Flash animation that way. Never again. I don't want to do that shit.
I'm gonna be honest. I am self-taught drawing right now. I'm literally self-teaching myself how to draw, and I'm like, how the fuck did I just progress to animation? This is just moving too fast. Oh god.
I learned how to do it when I was a kid too, man. It's very simple because I used to look up the Disney books. I used to look up the examples that they did. But when I look at anime differently, like for example, let's see if I can do it right here. Like, it's crazy.
I never thought I would get into animation like just immediately after drawing. It's just again, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's
in middle school. I used to teach myself how to stop motion with fucking video cameras and crap like that.
Yeah, that's basically what 2D is. That's what you do. But
I think the first thing I've ever animated was a bouncy ball into a basketball hoop. It was like some program website my middle school used to make us do. And
I did an animation. I did an animation where the whole landmine thing. That was my first animation. The whole landmine.
In my case, I had to learn through graphic design like 12 years ago. And I had to learn how to use Flash first and foremost. Mm-hmm. And of all things, it was the final project was a greeting card, an animated greeting card.
Yeah.
I ended up having to make one out of, let's see, it was a Halloween themed one, but it was also really fucking shitty at that.
Yeah.
I think the thing with the most effort was I asked a friend of mine to cut me the guitar riff from Metallica's Master of Puppets.
And you can see right here, like, I basically made the character.
Like, I swear the first time I did it, it was with my Discord avatar that just pulled it out from Google, and then I actually edited out the eyes, and I'm like, how the fuck did I do that?
Oh god, tonight's hilarious. We got Captain Carlock, Nun with a gun, and a squirrel.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd be surprised. Like, I even got like Char Aznavour, like, from Zeta Gundam. I'm like,
my profile pic is basically Barbara from Genshin with a Glock.
Like you'd be surprised if the stuff looks good, people will buy it. Like we were talking about the whole Comicsgate drama thing, and that's kind of what's going on.
Cast brought it up, and we thought,
yeah, and Ethan's trying to shit on Common America, which I thought it was a really good comic.
Ethan Ralph?
No, Ethan Van Sciver.
Oh yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah, so he's trying to start some drama. He's trying to start some drama again to get attention.
Oh man.
You know, shit like this is why people don't really, why older people will not work with the younger generation, because of jackasses like Ethan.
That's the thing. Like the whole situation with him is that he tries to at least do something.
I mean, if you want to gatekeep the younger generation, who are not woke, into working on their own IP, just say so.
Is it because I drew one panel where the character in Common America was shown as a little girl and then depict her as like growing up?
It's both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing I'm just pointing out is like Ethan is trying to start drama with the creator of Common America over this whole situation. And I don't think it's going to work out as expected, because that's all he's trying to do is start drama, and that's all he's going to do. Because I know he's the creator of Cyberfrog, and everyone likes Cyberfrog. This is becoming a problem with him with the whole lolly thing. Like, he thinks lolly's an issue.
I am very divided with that whole lolly argument.
I am too, but I don't.
Just me.
But to me, I have to do things by the book.
Right.
Because I don't try to accuse someone, oh, you're a lolicon? You must be... No. I'm not going to do that.
No.
If you actually if you actually sexually touched a child, that's when I have to intervene.
If you use actual
reference materials, then that's questionable. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing. In America, the thing is, the weird thing is that it's a gray market. It's a gray area.
It is very much gray area. Yeah. Some states are some states prohibit it. Some states don't. Some states are like very lean towards it.
But if you
the overall law of it, and people love to bring up that fucking law that George Bush signed into law. I forgot what it is.
What was it called? It was the CARES Act. It was the Protect That. Protect That.
That's the one law that a lot of people on the internet love to bring up, and I read it, and most of it has to do with real life references, digital references that makes it look hyper realistic. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what the issue was, is that there's certain type, like right now they're trying to take it down on like platforms like Steam. Like if the character looks too young and it's sexualized, they would have to take it down. That's why a lot of problems with the visual novel market is because right now Steam is operating in the state of Seattle. Valve actually operates their offices.
So they operate in Washington.
Yes. And the reason why they do it is because they get tax breaks there. But the sad thing is that they have to, and they have servers there too. And they have to abide by the rules and laws in Seattle, Washington, which basically if especially when it involves the whole minor children thing law that they try to do. But if it like anything that depicts a young girl or a young character or a minor in a sexual depiction way, they would have to take it out. Otherwise, they either get fined or get into trouble with the government, and it'd be federal.
There's another thing I do want to bring up, and that's the whole Target thing. You've ever seen that video in Target where they're actually selling LGBT clothing to kids?
Yeah.
Yeah. We were just watching the Alex Stein video.
Yeah, the Alex Stein video, which a lot of people are laughing at right now.
They're also doing that in Walmart too, which is sus as fuck.
Damn.
At least, here's the thing. Last time I was at Walmart, I did see a couple of Pride things on store.
Nobody cares about it, to be honest.
I know. I'm saying, dude, it's not even June already, and they're pushing this shit.
Yeah, and they're trying to go after Common America over this. Like, I know Ethan's trying to go after Common America, which is his competitor in the comic book scene. And I don't want, and this is the thing, like, I don't want another comic book, drama that happened, because this is like the same exact thing that the comic book industry was doing to Ethan Van Sciver, but he's doing it against other comic book indie creators as well. Which
I feel like this entire situation is more he's scared of competition, so he has to resort to doing something to get competition away from.
which he's trying to accuse Common America of pedophilia.
Yeah, and you have to, and the guy's pretty much gaslighting at this point.
It is gaslighting.
Yeah, which I think is a bad idea and is in a bad way, because he's just trying to make fun of it. Nope, this is for girls, little girls. A man who's reading this material is fucked up. This is literally what he's accusing based on this.
Oh, hold on. Oh boy, we fucked up.
So a grown man can't read whatever because it's not the
guy in question has a track record of starting ish while singing the praises of iconic comics. No. It goes both ways. Okay, fair enough.
So since we're already on the Ethan Van Sciver thing, I did explain that Ethan Van Sciver is your typical boomer who basically doesn't really like the young competition to actually get in his way.
I personally don't believe that he should be removed from any comic book industry. It's just like
blacklisting him was not really
a good thing, because I personally think that they should have just admit wrongdoing and just let him work. But the thing is that they screwed up, and right now the comic book industry is just like killing itself. DC is killing themselves. Marvel is killing themselves, and it's sad right now. Like,
they're losing money. They're hemorrhaging.
They're hemorrhaging because they don't have a really good story to make.
That's because all the talent is leaving. I mean, even the whole Writers Guild strike that's going on right now. I believe, is it still going on?
Yeah, it's still going on.
And they're pissed off about AI now because
the thing is, AI is not going to replace people. We're not in that kind of technology yet. And most of this stuff, they have to resort to looking at Google images and other searches and sources just to write stuff. It's not like a human being with an idea.
And you should go to Deviant. You should go to DeviantArt. Oh my god, their stance on AI is basically Skynet. They're gonna take our jobs because AI is doing our job.
It's not gonna take. It's a tool. It's what it is. It's nothing but a fucking tool. I mean, people in animations are using AI as a way to fill in the gaps. Nothing
Yeah,
else.
I remember Mappa being being one of those.
Yeah, even Cordora, whatever they're called. Yeah, Cordora was the studio that did that like rock paper scissors anime used AI.
Yeah, but they had to resort to getting people to fill in those gaps.
Yeah.
It wasn't 100% AI. Everything had to have people supervising it and artists to work on it to make it work.
Yeah, but it was basically just they filmed the actual human beings on a green screen. Then they used a computer program to color the skin over it, which to me it felt like rotoscoping.
It was.
Yeah,
it was. The intro of Chainsaw Man was in fact made through rotoscoping.
Yeah,
I use rotoscoping for.
But most people in the animation industry don't consider that rotoscoping in a way. I'm just like, really? Like, I asked like an animated expert about it, and he told me that it's not rotoscoping, but it looks similar to that. That's what he told me. But it's used, but it's because rotoscoping is kind of a different technique because they used it in certain movies. Like I know they used, for example, Dune. You seen Dune, right? The original Dune.
I've heard of it.
Yeah. So they used the like the force shields in Dune. And
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They basically animated the little like shields and everything on there, and they took pictures of it, and they basically just rotoscoped the whole thing to make it look like it was a shield. And that's basically what they did.
Even Star Wars did that too.
No, follow the thread. Okay. Follow the thread. Why are they singing the praises of while singing the praises of iconic comics? Okay, so basically they right now Steve, because Unicorn's basically telling me about this because I probably don't understand the situation. He's trying to explain to me about the whole situation with Ethan and Iconic Comics drama. Because they're the creators of because they made Black Ops, Kamen Rider, Soul Finder, Punchline, and Arc Athena, and more. So Iconic Comics is basically making their own brand of comic books, which I don't have a problem with competition. They're actually doing okay for their business. I would rather they do their own thing. But the issue that I have with this whole situation is that you want to put down your competition because you want more money for your next book. Because you want to act like you're the holier thou good guy on this whole situation. I get that people don't like it's a gray area that I'm seeing right now from what I understand. And I'm not the experts. Yeah, I'm looking into it a little bit, but looking at what they did, I think Ethan's trying to start drama with them. But luckily the creators and the people who are from Icon Comics don't want anything to do with it. Luckily they haven't done anything. They're from Temple, Texas though, which I live nearby. I used to live nearby that area. Because it's like nearby Colleen. It's like an hour away.
Oh,
yeah.
This guy, Cheddar is hilarious.
Yeah. The thing is, like, they're an independent company. Ethan has his own independent company. He could have made his own comic book industry if he wanted to. Like, Ethan could have done his own, like, just to compete, like, all caps comics. Like, he has his own comic book. But why not start focusing on your business? Since you're selling Blood Honey for $25. Like, he's trying to get rid of the copies that he has. Like, he's trying to sell all the books that he has. All the products, all the toys. Like, he's making money. I don't know why he needs to start drama with a company that he praised back in the day. Now they're enemies. Like,
he's really out here saying that he's holier than thou.
Yeah.
All over Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah. Holier than thou, because he got fired, and of course now he's
basically smelling his own farts.
Yeah. That's what's going on. Yeah, which I think is kind of hypocritical. Because he's accusing the creator, the comic Iconic Comics, of pedophilia over their book Common America, which I think is kind of stupid. And I'm not going to try to, because it's a gray area. Plus, pedophilia is it varies by the law. I can't accuse anybody of this because it's like, I don't know these people and I don't know what the hell they're doing. If they did something wrong, let the courts decide that.
Yeah, it's just him drawing a comic book, but he just wants to set a mountain out of molehill for nothing.
Yeah. And already people are getting upset over this guy. Yeah, because I can't accuse anybody of something without any evidence. But then again,
he drew a character in one single panel as a little girl growing up, making fun of a redhead or something, laughing at her, and then he's on like yelling, this is pedophilia. This is like glorifying sexualizing minors. I'm like,
and what EBS said is stupid.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's like
I've seen Comic America. I haven't read it yet, but I
read it.
I don't see that.
I agree, and this is something that I can't say because it's like he's accusing that book of pedophilia, claiming that the little girls that are like laughing at each other is pedophilia, and I'm just like, that's like a past thing. Like, they're just little kids just laughing at each other. They didn't do anything sexual or anything like that. They just were laughing at their past stuff, and it's like he's accusing it as pedophilia. Like, oh wow, you're just trying to instigate it as a joke. Just so you can be the cool, edgy old guy.
related, but I bought a Narnia Forger sticker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, does that make me a pedophile because I like the character? As a daughter, I would protect. because I've seen the series Spy Family.
Shot back something like, "Don't you
But some motherfucker's gonna be saying, "Oh, why you have a sticker of this girl? You're a fucking child molester or some shit."
War pieces.
Yeah.
I could experience.
It's fucking tourists. I swear to
Alright,
God.
so here's a saying: by directing combat and war pieces, I could experience Carthasis and successfully avoid committing a murder in real life. In a sense, I'm really grateful for this because I was conscious that I had such homicidal traits, to be honest. And this is Yoshihiko.
Wait a minute. Who?
Read this.
Oh no! I know. Oh, kill him all, Tomino! Holy shit! Yoshiyuki Tomino, as in kill him all, Tomino.
Yeah, he could get away with murder if he can.
The waifu killer, the man responsible for killing every girl in Gundam 0079 and onwards.
Yes, every Gundam series, a woman dies.
The man is the Gundam version of Thought Patrol.
I'm really grateful for that because I was conscious that I had such homicidal
It's tradition.
traits, to be honest. From an issue of
Yoshiyuki is actually the Japanese chairman of Thought Patrol Japan.
I hate anime.
More than anything else.
Back in the Stone Age, there was a post on the English language Gynax blog.
That's what happens. Yeah. So that's what happened.
Japan, well...
Tool singer Maynard James Catelyn says wearing drag on stage had nothing to do with Florida. No, he just wanted to be cool.
Think about it, Florida.
I live in Florida. I'm not gonna say where, but
Yeah, I heard what was going on in Florida.
mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll be the devil's advocate out here, but what Rick DeSantis is doing is actually a good thing, especially when it comes to this.
Is it what the tax paying thing, the taxpayer voters thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they even got, and the guys were even, you know, the fire crew. That one fire crew got new vehicles now, but it was through DeSantis and not Disney.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Disney is hemorrhaging money too.
I mean, Disney's already on a shit streak because of all the woke movies.
Disney, Marvel's the only thing that's trying to keep it afloat, but even that's you're gonna hemorrhage money.
Yeah.
It's just the only people who are actually keeping those two companies together are the fucking normies. That's it.
Actually, that's also the taxpayers too, because you do remember the taxpayers are the ones that's paying Hollywood.
Yeah, they're rolling the dollars into the movie theaters too.
I was gonna ask, is Disney a fucking public entity now? But it ain't. So it ain't. Oh wait. Speaking of Disney. You know what? I can't wait for the day when Mickey becomes a public figure and they're gonna have to shit themselves.
Oh, great! Now they're gonna make a documentary for Hideo Kojima.
Hideo Kojima is the Keanu Reeves of Japan. Except Hideo Kojima is fucking absolutely pretentious.
No, he's kind of he's like he wants to be a director of movies, but he's not. He's a director of games. He's a producer of games now.
Well, if there's anything to go by, at least he's not Miyazaki. At least he's not Hayao Miyazaki.
Okay, so let's see here.
And we all know Miyazaki is a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yes.
now they're making unions now in Japan. An animation union.
Someone was asking me, why do I think that Miyazaki is an asshole?
Okay.
I decided not to elaborate like an actual Chad.
Let's see.
Because I'm not.
So this is what they're trying to do. The
An anime-
Nippon Anime Film Cultural Association, the General Incorporated Association that seeks to improve the understanding of anime industry and management production sides to improve working conditions for animators. Well, that's a start.
Okay. You know, at first I thought it was going to be America.
Yeah, I thought
But
no, it's not. Because God knows that they'll probably be like, I can understand this is fine, but I'm kind of skeptical about this too. Because this is what they're going to say. Let's look at what they say right here. Let's look at, because I know that they're getting a lot of followings here. Let's see who follows them. Okay. Oh yeah, this is Takahashi Watanabe and Anime Trending. So this is what they want to. So this is their statement. We want to believe that the animation has a future. It has been 100 years since the established commercial animation, and sales from related industries have exceeded 3.5 trillion yen. And the culture symbolizes the nation, and anime has taken in the world by storm.
Oh, you've heard about that? They want the American government to. I don't know if it's the American government or the United Nations. They want to get involved with anime.
United Nations.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is kind of weird though. The Japanese animation production continues to be a field where one must be prepared to live in poverty in order to break into the industry. Will it continue to compensate for the depletion of the human resources by relying on its overseas production system, with its global shift in work styles, increasing scrutiny on the issues of employment, inequality? Can we afford to allow the state of affairs to continue until the government takes a scalpel to it? We at Nippon Anime and Film Cultural Association are not an organization that only seeks to improve the conditions. The management and production side must understand each other's situation. Be aware that their responsibilities use the respective wisdoms to dissolve and accumulate stagnation in order to achieve a greater goal. We would like to be an organization that works together with a national cultural strategy that aims higher. If everyone is involved in the world, regardless of their position, love of animation, the way we will surely open up. This is what we believe. Okay? That's their mission statement. So this organization is basically it corresponds with Avon's former Viz and Crunchyroll Netflix executive who confirmed that the animator Teo Tessen involved in the Tomono Nishini involved in the NAFCA. Nishi has continuously expressed disappointment in working conditions for animators in the anime industry. Previously discussed the problems with animators unions in Japan and Yuta. Yuta began working with Nippon Sunrise known as Sunrise, in 1979. Then Animeplex in 2003. He became the president and CEO of 1A Pictures. He also left Animeplex in 2007. He represents the planning and production of Skyfall LLC. So what do you think?
Now that I think about it, is it me or has the animation quality fallen
off the deep end?
Yeah, like every year, it has gotten worse.
Because everyone's leaving and going independent.
Yeah, especially when there's not much money to be made in it.
And even the CGI in anime, it's not. I mean, it's not supposed to be good when it comes to CGI anime, but you know.
Yeah, and this is kind of the thing that bothers me about this.
Like, would be great.
This is
at least not use as much CGI, or at least abuse it. Like, I was just reading about how Mappa was actually complaining that Chainsaw Man was actually a failure. Yeah. Like, it didn't do as well in sales in comparison to Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, guess what happened? The movie that everyone says, you know what, Saint Seiya movie, right? The live action movie.
That's canceled, isn't it?
No, it just it crosses 920 million in the U.S. box office.
Oh my god!
Like,
abysmal. I mean, $920,000. I mean, let's be honest here. America doesn't really have a huge. Well, look, when it comes to Saint Seiya or Knights of the Zodiac, they don't give a shit about that. They actually tried in the 90s with that dub one, and guess what happened to it? The series failed.
Yeah, but it's very popular in South America. In Latin America, because I actually watched the series. I actually liked it, but I can't believe that this happened. Like, it grossed currently worldwide. It grossed like The film opened in the U.S. on May 15th and earned an estimated like less than $250,000, ranking at 11 in the box office opening weekend in the U.S. The film opened in Brazil, Mexico, and Latin America on April 27th. The film opened in Japan, Kenya, Romania. Oh my God, that's why, because of course, Brazil.
Dude, the thing is, South America and places like Spain are where most of the fan base is.
Yeah.
I mean, United States, not so much unless you're an immigrant.
It has a small fan base, because I did watch Knights of the Zodiac before, and I actually liked that show.
Here in America, it bombed.
It bombed. It wasn't very popular, but the weird thing was, it says right here, Saint Seiya manga, but at the box office in the second weekend in the United States. Like, it's got to be crosses into 920 million. Actually, that's like $250,000 right there.
The truth is, America doesn't give a shit about Saint Seiya.
I know. It's weird how this thing is getting, like, it just came out. All right, let's see what else there is. Super Mario Brothers becomes the third animated film of all time globally.
I can't believe that the Super Mario movie was an actual success.
Yeah, it is.
Like, we're still over the effects of the 1990s one, which was
gonna make a Gran Turismo movie.
I saw the trailer.
Oh,
and
God, I'm so my mind went numb when someone told me that.
Dude,
oh,
I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to the Gran Turismo movie, it's gonna suck.
It is.
Okay, so they're gonna make Studio Mappa. I'm curious about this. Go ahead.
All right, so the Gran Turismo movie is actually going to be based more on the GT Academy reality show more than that game itself. If it was the game, you would start with an actual fucking shitbox, and then move your way up into the race into Le Mans or even Formula One, because that's the thing with Gran Turismo. It's a game where you actually progress from driving a working class hot hatchback and then driving a multi-million-dollar race cars at the end game. If I'll be in the case of the Gran Turismo trailer, it's basically dude's playing the Gran Turismo game, yeah, and then after that he goes into the Nissan GT Academy, and all of a sudden, dude's a fucking prodigy, and then starts into LMP racing. That is not necessary. That is not exactly the Gran Turismo I grew up with. Because the Gran Turismo I grew up with is what I actually explained. So yeah, this movie is going to suck dick, even with Orlando Bloom. Like, has that guy even played Gran Turismo?
I don't know.
We need to ask these guys, have they ever played a single Gran Turismo game, and do they have any fucking idea what they're doing? Look at that.
Because you have to understand, like, when did that reality show came out? Did it come out in the PlayStation 3 era or the PlayStation 2 era?
PlayStation 3 era.
Yeah, because I know that was kind of and they
switched to PlayStation 3 era around the time Gran Turismo 5 and Gran Turismo 6 came out.
Yeah, and suddenly they decided to put it in the PS4.
No, that's Gran Turismo Sport in a nutshell. It became an esport game.
Yeah, the reality.
And then Gran Turismo 7, the current one, which is constantly online and an absolute pain in the fucking ass to buy cars for, because from what I heard, the fucking game has the same economy as Grand Theft Auto 5.
Okay.
Like, holy fucking shit.
Because they had the GT Cup, they had the...
Dude, this shit like this is why I don't play Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah.
Everything is fucking expensive, and you have to buy those fucking shark cards to even get something in that fucking game.
Which is why they monetize it to make more money off of it.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Fuck Rockstar. Fuck Grand Theft Auto. Fuck Grand Theft Auto Online. Fuck everything about that game series.
I know.
Gran Turismo 5 is shit. By the time I actually finished it the third time, I was fucking tired. I was sick and tired.
Yeah, because I understand what you're talking about, because this is what you're talking about this movie. Because it's based on a true story.
Yeah, it is. But here's the thing, I didn't watch GT Academy because I honestly didn't give a shit. It was boring. It was honestly boring. I'm sorry, but it actually was boring.
What, the reality show itself?
Yeah, it's basically a bunch of people running around or riding bikes. Training, yes, you have to train for endurance races. Yes, I get that.
Yeah.
But what I mean is, you gotta offer more cars than on fucking Nissan. I mean, they have been doing this since the first one. They've been flying us with Nissan Skyline since the first Gran Turismo. Same with the GTRs. For fuck's sakes, this is a game where you have 50 variations of the entirety of the Nissan GTR. And that's just the R32 to R34 models.
Gran Turismo Academy.
And then you have 90 variations of the Mazda Miata. You got like 50 of the Nissan Silvia. This game is heavily Japanocentric. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but fucking hell, the foreign cars you guys offer us in that game are absolute garbage.
Yeah,
or watered down versions, like for example, they didn't offer the BMW 3 M3 until Gran Turismo 4.
Yeah.
And we had to start with the basic bitch 325.
Yeah.
Or in the case of the Mini Cooper, we were not getting the Mini Cooper Rally Car in GT2. No, fuck that. We were getting the Mini 1.3, the final model of the OG Mini. Yeah, that's cool and all, but for God's sake,
because from what I understand, this was based on a true story.
It is
by John Maddenborg, as that's the name. This is the racer that they had.
Like we say in Puerto Rico, the only people who know are in his house.
Yeah. And he basically drove and practiced a lot on the simulation and was racing. And I recalled this was live streamed too. They live streamed this Gran Turismo thing.
Charles Leclerc is also had his training in Formula One.
Yeah.
No, in Formula One before in F1 before actually driving Formula One cars.
Yeah.
Jimmy Broadbent, that dude is one of the biggest streamers when it comes to the sim racing.
Yeah. And it was the GT Academy that they went to, which was the Gran Turismo Academy, which they did, and they focused on this, and they wanted to make this into a big real-life story. Instead of this guy, they decided to go with this guy because he won the challenge.
Oh yeah. If I recall, he was like the youngest guy to do so.
Yeah.
Then, what's his name again?
Yeah, and this is kind of the thing. Like they wanted people that were because the simulation to this. I know that they were trying to do this for online entry for the Nissan GT Academy to offer.
All right.
Offer contracts to race on their team for Formula One. But it was the Gran Turismo Real Life Driving Simulator Academy Edition, which that's what they were promoting on the PS3 at the time.
Jan Mardenborough, dude's a British professional racing car driver competing in Super GT.
Mm-hmm.
And which is the Japanese touring car racing series.
Yeah.
He's also racing in. He was also racing in the Blancpain Endurance Series, which is the GT3 category, the Formula 3 Championship, the British GT Championship,
yeah,
and the GT4 European Cup. Okay, so the guy is also in Super Formula, which is how should I say this? Oh yeah, Super Formula, which is a Japanese only Formula racing competition.
Mm-hmm.
And so what? So to put it short, he is actually the son of English footballer Steve Mardenborough, who played. It says here, the footballer himself. Played for Coventry. Yeah, Coventry City Football Club. But then, oh wait, the thing is,
so basically they altered the storyline.
Oh, no. It's actually it's real. He's the son of a football player.
Yeah, he's the son of a football player, but they made him into this poor black kid.
I mean, the dude is black, like British black.
Yeah, so they made him the poor black kid in a footballer team, which the average footballer's salary is pretty decent.
So interesting enough, Jimon Honso is the guy who's playing his dad. Yeah. Yeah, that's the guy who plays, of all things, Korat the Pursuer in Janzo Garci. He is also Sinke in Amistad. He was in Blood Diamond. He was the antagonist in Fury 7.
Yeah.
So Jimon has quite.
He's a good actor.
Let me see what else we got here.
I'm interested in this.
All right, so Orlando Bloom is going to be playing the. So he's going to be playing as the Motorsport Marketing Executive, based on the guy's actually based on Darren Cott, who is the the guy in charge of GT Academy. Okay, so honestly, I want to know if Kazunori Yamauchi, the man who is responsible for every single Gran Turismo game ever, and Tourist Trophy, and Motor 2 Grand Prix, and that one mecha game. Yes, he actually did a mecha game. The guy responsible for Polyphony Studios is supervising this.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know if he is the guy in charge of this, because if he isn't, this movie is gonna feel hard as fuck. I want Kazunori Yamauchi to be the guy supervising this Gran Turismo movie.
Okay.
No, it ain't gonna be that way because
I know, because at the time he was actually the president, but he was more in the business side of things. Okay.
That's the and it's a fucking hell! It's a coming of age movie. That's fucking gay, man.
What?
The movie is a coming of age film. It's already lame as it is.
Yeah, I figured as much, because right now they're trying to market it.
I mean, here's the thing. I know the racing game market in America, and these fuckers do not, under any circumstance, play Gran Turismo unless you're a fucking autist. No. These people play Forza, or these kids are playing Forza Horizon or Need for Speed.
Or they never watched it, whatchamacallit, that one anime.
Oh, Initial D?
Yeah.
Oh,
they think racing involves like 90s
street race.
Yeah,
street race.
No. 90s techno music mixed with street racing. That's what they think it is.
Fair. To be fair, Initial D takes place in the 90s. Yeah, but
yeah, it's basically what it is. It's like it's actually based on a Japanese racer who was called the King of the Hill.
King of Drifting.
Yeah, King of Drifting. I actually had to watch a documentary on that guy, and he was called the King of Drift.
Yeah, Keiichi Tsuchiya.
Yeah.
Keiichi Tsuchiya is. Oh shit! Did we drive Laser off? What the hell?
Yeah.
The thing is, I want this movie to succeed, but the problem is if it ends up like 4 versus 3, well,
the Drift King himself. He's an old guy, but he's still alive. Yeah.
Oh, Keiichi Tsuchiya is still around. Actually, he's still.
Yeah, he's 67 years old.
JT, regarding the Gran Turismo movie, I do wonder if the movie is going to be supervised by Kazunori Yamauchi himself. Fun fact: the guy, the developer of Gran Turismo, is also a race car driver himself.
Yeah. I wondered too, because it's like the guy basically. They should have make his real life movie.
A movie based on Keiichi Tsuchiya.
Yeah.
Do you have? There's already something that is called Best Motoring.
Yeah.
It's not really a movie. It was a test drive series.
Yeah. They banned his video because it was basically teaching kids how to drive illegally.
Plus P. As a matter of fact, you can actually. As a matter of fact, the whole thing is on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's basically drifting to jazz music.
Yeah.
It was done by not only Keiichi Tsuchiya, but also Kazuhiko Smokey Nagata, who was also one of the guys who funded the video. A lot. Plus P as a whole was actually funded by the Japanese tuna industry.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just listening. I'm just looking at the game that I'm into, Macross, and I just found out that they're gonna make a game, but it's by Bushiroad, and I'm hoping it's not a shitty ass mobile game. But they said they're gonna consider implementing their mobile division into this thing.
Let me guess, it's gonna be gacha.
It'll probably be gacha, but by the looks of, according to this is gonna be a game that aside from the PS5, the game also will be launching on PS4, Switch, and PC and Steam. Bushiroad Games described the game as a new type of scrolling shooter shoot 'em up. Bushiroad's game is Bushi's new game labeled will also integrate Bushiroad mobile game division. Bushiroad acquired a 50.65% control stake on Front Wing Lab, which I never heard of. Who's Front Wing Lab? Okay, so they did art backgrounds for Prima Doll, which is the little. Oh, that's who they are? Okay. Oh, yeah. Prima Doll. Yeah, I heard about this one. This is actually a pretty good series. So they're getting an animation company involved in this too. For Macross.
What exactly? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're planning to make a shooting insight game. Bilingual Twitter account reveals a story of 2023's launch of PS3 plans to make a Macross game, which I think I'll probably play, but it depends on if I wanna. If it's gonna suck, it's gonna suck. Because if it's one of those gacha games, I'm not interested. But I play a gacha game as it is.
Well, if the gacha rate is as bad as Fake Grand Order, yeah, definitely drop it.
Okay, so Sword Art Online Integral Factor RPG listed with PC release games. Oh, great.
I have speaking of overrated anime.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I really want to watch this, but the original Ghost in the Shell.
I already watched the original Ghost in the Shell.
It's mediocre.
Well, you can either watch the 2.0 version or the.
Oh, I got a lot of people told me that shit. Yeah. Either the 1.0, apparently the 2.0, the 1.0 is the one to watch because the 2.0 has some shit, has some issues.
Yeah. Okay, so, here's another story. So apparently, the smartphone game for Damachi Battle Chronicles, aka.
Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon?
Yeah. So,
it got delayed.
Yeah, it got delayed. I think I know why. Censorship.
The fact that this show actually has like 4 fucking seasons is insane. I watched the first season and dropped after that.
I watched it. I don't have a problem with it. I know that it's like an ongoing series that they can't help but let go. They can't let go because of the fact that the creator kept creating more.
It's your typical harem isekai.
Yeah. And it's not as bad. Like already, like here's another one. Here's another isekai that I'm surprised by. Brando performs reborn as a vending machine. Now I wander the dungeon. Anime opening song. Great. They made the vending machine isekai.
Yeah, apparently that one is like peak isekai, peak anime.
Yeah, peak isekai, peak anime. Like I can understand why the whatchamacallit, I call them James and everybody else at anime are criticizing the isekai genre. Like, I don't blame the isekai people inventing this crazy stuff because they want to go and invent it because they realize how satirically stupid it is. That's why they introduce these satirically funny ideas just to make fun of it. Oh, speaking of which, everyone's...
Yeah, shit like the Konosuba is actually a parody of the isekai genre.
Yeah.
So
let's see. Here's another one. The Shin Japan Heroes Universe collaboration project between Shin Godzilla, Evangelion 3.0 to 3.1, Once Upon a Time, Shin Evangelion, Shin Ultraman, and Kamen Rider film. They decided to transform and become an Ultra Megazord giant Evangelion Eternally Max thing. Like, this is the commercial that they did. And they actually had a song, but too bad I can't show it to you guys. This is the commercial that they did. And I'll show you what they did. I thought it was kind of hilarious. Like, they basically just combined and transformed it to a
I love the fact that one of the ads showing is Viagra.
Like, it's ridiculous. If they're trying to sell that, they might as well just make a TV show out of that. Don't do it, Japan. Please don't do it. Don't take my word for it. Because they will do it. Japan will do it. And if I say don't do it, they'll do it. I forgot. They keep doing that. Oh boy. I would buy those toys just to see how funny, how ridiculous it is just to get them. Oh boy. Resident Evil Death Island CG animated film gets a manga. Okay, so they're getting a Zombie Uprising Edo game. I might watch it.
Let's see. We need to watch Oshinoko.
Oshinoko. I watched it.
I haven't watched.
I watched it.
It's already on episode 7.
Yeah, it's on episode 7. I watched it. Oshinoko opening theme idol. Yoshida streamed it over 1 million times. Like, people are literally loving the show. And I will say this is actually a pretty good show. But I'll tell you what, we can watch the show as soon as we're done with the stream. Let me end this stream right now.
Alright.
Alright, guys. We're going to go ahead and end the series. Thank you for coming. Leave your likes, dislikes, comments down below. We appreciate all your support by sharing this with the community and bring awareness to what we talk about as as content wise. So, anyways,
we're gonna get some emotional damage. So
yeah, some real emotional damage by watching Oshinokyo. So take care. Bye bye.
see ya.
See ya. Way out. Peace.
Let's at least watch the first. Let's at least watch the first episode
Yeah.
before I go to bed because damn,
It's like a 1 hour. It's like a 1 hour special.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Because you never watched Oshinokyo.
No, I haven't gotten to it.
All right, I'll show you the first episode of it because I watched it before.
I need Japanese sub.
Yeah, we got it on Japanese sub. Let me go ahead and go with Mother and the first episode is Mother and Children. Let me go ahead and end the stream right now.
Hiro Mini.